My name is Arnold Joseph and I'm one of Joe's friends. Jijo was someone that I met 9 years ago as a kid that lives in my neighborhood when I first moved into my house. We started off as friends who would carpool to church together, who would ride bikes together and do things that every other kid did during that time. We started getting closer and closer, and eventually Joel turned into one of my best friends and a brother. He's been a blessing in my life, and he's someone that my parents and my brother adored. There's a lot of things that I admired about him, but the things that I loved the most was, one, how he made time for everyone, even if he didn't know them that well. He would go over and help people with random things around the house. He would help them with computer issues, and he would take people to the airport, pick them up whenever he was asked. He had so much on his plate. He was always busy, but he somehow managed to do everything to his best ability, and he would never say no to helping someone. And that is something that I want to take on my life because I was extremely impressed by how he did that. The second thing was how he managed to stay holy and close to God in this current society. It's hard for the parents and elders to understand, but I think the kids will understand because with the social media, our music, and just everything around us, it's creating so many temptations, and it's extremely hard to live a holy life. But Joel somehow overcame all those temptations and managed to get closer and closer to God. And the thing that I was impressed the most by was how he was such a big role model for all of us, especially his close friends. He is the definition of actions speak louder than words. Although he was the holiest person we all knew, he never tried to force his love for God on us. He never said, Arnold, you have to go to church, or you have to pray today, or this will happen, or that will happen. He never forced it on us. He simply did everything quietly and set an example. It took a while for me to register all his actions, but when I did, I realized how holy of a life he was living, and it was a wake-up call for everyone. Him, going to mass almost every day motivated me to do the same thing. Now, I started going to mass more often because of that. Then I started, I noticed that he went to confession every week, and I thought to myself, I should do that as well. And just little things like, how he was with his parents, how he, took care of his siblings, all that motivated me to do better as well. Literally everything he did in his life was a good example for everyone. If you saw him on the daily basis and you saw everything he did, it was a great example. And it really motivated me to do better in everything. He touched so many lives, and he made all of us, especially his close friends, better people and better Christians. And I hope he realized that he had such a big impact on us. And he really did change everyone that he knew for the better. Looking back now, little did I know that the kid that I met 9 years ago would have such a big impact on me and would eventually become a saint. He was truly an inspiration, and I'll love him and miss him forever.